Tina, wake up, I've got something for you. I love that when you are thinking about your fresh start for the year, you're thinking about all areas of your home. And one of those is organizing, which is one of my favorite things. I was just organizing my jewelry drawers yesterday, and it just made me feel so much better. Maybe for you, getting organized in other areas is what you're focusing on, and that's where origami comes in. What you're looking at right here is the foldable steel bookshelf. It's 6 tiers. We call it a bookshelf. You don't have to only put books on it, and we're gonna give you some examples. This is a great sale price. We've got it for you in the metallic silver that you're seeing right here. We also have black and white and vintage bronze. Word to the wise, white usually goes very quickly, so I don't want you to wait on that one. Lou Caputo is joining us, who is one of our home and experts. And Lou, hello. I haven't seen you all year.
I know.
Saying Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you. It's good to see you.
For sure. This, to me, when it comes to organizing and getting things kind of refreshed, it has to start with an easy way to do that.
Yes, and that's exactly what it is. You know, it's funny you say that. I was talking to somebody about this. I think I did a show last night, actually. And we were talking about how the one big impediment to actually getting organized is figuring out how to do it, okay? So origami takes that guesswork out of it for you because we give you the tools you need. Now, the rack you're looking at right here is like, it was like the 3rd or 4th that we ever made in the origami line.
Wow.
Yes. Well, and the reason being because we started out with the heavy duty racks that everybody knows and loves. And then people said to us, you know, we love a lot about this. We love the quality of it, the ease of setting it up. We love the fact that it's strong. But can you make something smaller with a little bit smaller footprint, maybe a little more decorative friendly? So this is what we came up with, okay? And when you look at these, you're gonna notice a few things that are different than our normal racks. First of all, they're not nearly as wide. They're only about 11 inches deep, okay? So they're not gonna come off terribly far from the wall, which for a lot of people is a problem. Each one of these shelves is about 2 feet across, so there's 6 of them. When you add them up, it's still 12 linear feet of storage. It's just kind of configured differently. The shelves themselves, notice they've got perforations in them instead of being the normal wire shelves we see. And that was on purpose. We did that so number one, if you're going to use it as a bookshelf and put little tchotchkes on here, pieces of crystal or anything like that, we didn't want them falling through. Right. So we thought that was probably a good thing to do. But we left the perforations instead of making this solid for airflow and water flow, because believe it or not, there are people that use these as plant shelves for herb gardens, for different things like that. And you can do that with these, and the reason being that these are powder coated steel. I mean, you can hear the quality of the steel in these, okay? The powder coating in these means that you can use these indoors, you can use these outdoors. They're going to resist chipping, they're going to resist scratching and all of that. Now, the other thing that we did, and I'll just kind of turn this toward the camera real quick so you can see it, right here on the side, we added this lattice work, okay? Because we thought to ourselves, number one, it looks great, but number two, maybe we don't want books to fall off a bookshelf. So this is here to stop those from falling off. But the real magic with all pieces of origami is this. I can take this rack, and with just a flick of the wrist and a little kick of my foot, I can take that 12 linear feet of storage and break this down to 4 inches wide. That's how it's going to store, but it's also how it comes to your house.
That's right. And so the fact that you've got this already assembled is also a big deal. Because sometimes when we're thinking, okay, now I'm gonna get organized, but then you kind of get bogged down in the minutia of building a shelf, building a place. Now, this will probably be the easiest part of getting organized.
Yeah, no, honestly, I tell people this all the time, and once you get one and see this, you'll agree with me. The hardest part is getting it out of the shipping box. Yeah. The cardboard box these come in, they pack these so crazy well that you can't get them out. But once you do, the setup is very simple. Did we do colors?
We did colors. We'll show you again. Because the one you're holding on to is the metallic silver.
Metallic silver, which I should mention, when you're looking at colors with origami, the metallic silver actually does match back to the platinum that we sell as well. So you've got, and the black matches black, the vintage bronze matches the bronze, et cetera, et cetera.
And you can see those right here. And and so no matter how you do it, like I said, it's not just for books. This is a Cuisinart very heavy mixer. Do you see how it's on the top of this shelf?
Stand mixer, yeah.
So no worries there. And I love this for the kitchen. That's black. That's that metallic silver. This is white, which is always very popular because it goes everywhere.
Well, and you know, and you notice this one is set up as if it were a bathroom, because a lot of times people might have a pedestal sink with no storage underneath, or maybe you don't have a linen closet. This will fit in there really nicely, because remember I said the size is 2 feet by about 11 inches. So you've got a nice, friendly decor size right there that's going to fit everywhere you want to put it. And because it is powder coated steel, you don't need to worry about humidity in the bathroom when you're taking taking your shower and stuff, which with particle board could be a problem. I love the bronze one here because notice how different it looks in each one of these scenarios. It really does take on the personality of whatever you put on it. Now, speaking of putting things on this, though, one thing we haven't talked about yet, I want to show everybody this, is right here. I'm going to show you how you set it up real quick, and we're going to talk about one of the features on this, which is the leveling feet on the bottom. So here's how it's going to arrive at your home. To set it up, it's like a lot of the origami pieces. You just pull the sides like this, it falls open. I'm just going to spin it around so you can see the back. There's the origami toggle. Believe it or not, this is a patented design. So all you've got to do is just thread this in there and push down. Now, that's already got the bottom of this solid. Like I could pick this up and move this around and this is good to go. All I've got to do now is just flip the top over like this. Make sure it didn't get hooked there. There we go. Flip this over like that. Boom. Now that's locked and that's ready to go. Now we're talking about the feet though. I'm going to turn this around so you can look at the leveling feet. Now, I want you to notice something. I'm going to be adjusting this one right here by my boot, okay? Because I want you to see something. Notice how it's a little wee bit wobbly right now. You don't want that if you're putting your precious tchotchkes, your crystals and things like that on there. You don't want that. So I'm going to go down to this. Now watch this. If I rotate this clockwise, the foot actually starts to come down and make contact with the floor, right? So now I can feel that that's going about as far as it's going to go. Now look at this. Oh, a little more. Let's give it a little more.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
Look at that. Now that is dead. Look at that. That is dead level right now. That's not going anywhere. So I can shake it around and it's not going to move. That's a beautiful feature. But here's the thing. If you put the leveling feet on it, we recommend you limit yourself to 75 pounds on each one of these shelves. Think about that though. A bookshelf with 75 pounds on each shelf. That's a lot. That's 300 pounds total on here. However, let's say that your floor is perfectly level. Maybe you've got a concrete floor, maybe it's level tile. If that's the case, you don't have to use the feet. Then you can just put it down on the floor, right on the base of the bookshelf itself. You can go to the maximum weight capacity, which on this particular shelf is 70 pounds per shelf. You've got 6 shelves. That's 420 pounds total weight capacity. Because it is steel.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
So you've got the option, and it really just depends on what you're going to put on it. But I love how strong that is. And the thing is, it's strong because it was made to be strong.
Exactly.
You're not putting anything together and hoping you did it right and hoping it doesn't fall down. Origami, from the moment it came here to HSN and hit air, it has been a favorite. Customer picks, always popular. Takes us a long time to get them back in when they sell out because they come fully assembled and ready to go. If all I had to do was make pieces of things and send them to you in a box, I could do that all day long.
Well, and it's funny too because I can't tell you how many times I've gotten a piece of furniture that I would shake the box and it sounds like a maraca. You know what I mean? It's just like there's all kinds of stuff moving around there. There's screws and there's glue and there's little wooden pegs and there's all kinds of things. With origami, the only parts that aren't attached to it already are just those feet for shipping purposes. You just screw those right in. You don't even need tools to do those. So super, super easy to do. You know, one of the things I love about selling origami though is I know we've got repeat customers. Like they'll come back, and I say this jokingly, but it's true. You know, buying origami is like eating potato chips. You can't stop at just one because once you get it home and you see how good these are and how, you know, it sounds like I'm promising the world right now, but I'm actually under-promising, okay? Because once you get it home, you're going to be like, holy cow, I can't believe how well made these are, how easy this is.
And when they're on sale, that's when you get them. And I'll tell you this, I started the presentation saying I was organizing, cleaning out my jewelry drawer, and I bought inserts for my drawer. And then the next day I had to order more. And then the next day I had to order more because once I started, I was like, I wish I had more because I want to keep going. So for you, you might be thinking, I'm going to buy one. Because I know exactly what I'm going to do.
You won't buy one.
And then once you get one, you're going to say, I wish I had bought two. Because I could have done the whole room. Get a couple while they're on sale. All right? Black, metallic silver, white, or vintage bronze are your options. And Lou, thank you so much.
Good seeing you.
You too. I know we're going to see each other soon.
Yes.
I want to let you know also,